What's up, y'all? We are back again. It's your girl, Nita, your favorite diva. We are back with Reality Talk TV. Unfortunately, it's just going to be me today. Miss Mo, I think she went to the UK, London, something like that. So it's just going to be the diva on the screen today. So no, Inga, you didn't miss. Hey, Joshua. Hey, Daria. What's up, William? Relax and Chill TV. Y'all, are y'all following him? I did find the channel. Make sure you subscribe to William Lawrence. He is a longtime supporter of the channel, and I would love for you to support him as well as he support me. So anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get into Reality Talk TV. We are basically going to be going over Love and Marriage Huntsville, and we are going to be going over Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, Real Housewives of Potomac, baby, there was a lot. You know what? You know what? Both episodes was a lot. Y'all, I think my son has COVID. I've been wearing my mask. I've been having him isolate in his room. But I still haven't even got over my cough yet. And here I am again in this predicament. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Y'all ain't even asked me for that. Anyway, we'll see. I'm going to get him tested tomorrow. So we're going to start out with date day. Okay. Y'all, you know what? Hold on 1 second. Let me share this to Facebook because of Facebook. By me being late, they don't let you go 5 minutes later than your, than your allotted time. So you remember I put it for 7:30, and I'm starting at 7:45. So, sorry. So let me just do the Facebook share so that they can get in there some kind of way. Whatever, girl. Hey, Monique. Hey, Savannah. Hey, Damien. Yes, y'all. Hey. Love that y'all are here. Did y'all like Love and Marriage Huntsville? I thought it brought, like, when I was writing the notes, I was like, listen, we are talking about a lot of stuff in here. So anyway, let's get into it. Date day, date night, whatever. They are making a big thing about this date day, right? Tisha was rushing to get there. She gets there. He already has her drink prepared. She gives him kudos, like, yes, like, have my drink here for me. Okay. Look, if you want to know the way to the diva's heart, have my drink ready for me. Some people, it may be food. For me, have my cocktail. Thank you. So anyway, they're having this conversation, and somehow Martell names get brought up. Then he talks about inviting Mel to date night. Dun, 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 dun. Why would you do that? Why would you, in your right mind, do that? You know what? You know what, Marcel, he gives me producer T. He gives me, he gives me a little trollish. He gives me, I'm producing, I'm trying to get a situation started so we can have some conversation going on. That's what I think this was about. But child, when I tell you, Tisha did not take that for any kind of joke or anything, it was a no. She whipped her head around. I was like, oh. I said, oh, she big mad. He was like, wait a minute. He was like, well, we were just together. We were all just together in Destin and everybody's. She was like, listen, hey, LSW. Hey, Miss Kira. Listen, I was just sitting up there like, I'm thinking the same thing. Look, I am 100%. Are y'all team Marceau or are you team Tisha in this case? For me, I'm team Tisha. Yes, sometimes Marceau, a broken clock can be right twice. That's what he gives me. He gives me a broken clock twice narcissist. Okay. So he just has a good way of trying to massage a conversation and how he works a conversation. You saw it clearly in this scene where he was massaging this conversation. Oh, Marceau way always works. Tisha way never works. And she was like, no, Tisha way does work. And it was just so bad. He called her jealous. He was out of order for me. He was out of order for me. He was out of order. I don't think that he should not have played on that insecurity with her about this jealousy thing. Clearly, he looks like he likes Mel. To me, it's given I'm semi-crushing on Mel. And a way to kind of gaslight Tisha, he kind of like tells her that she's jealous. And then she has to get on the defensive and all that stuff. And it was just a very uncomfortable conversation. Yes, he was. I told you, I knew it. Child, I could spot a gaslighter from a mile away. Yes, Tisha is somewhat of a spoiled brat. I'll give you that, Inga. I'll give you that. But no, absolutely not. He was gaslighting her in this situation. And you could, and then we see later on when Tisha and Marceau and all of them are doing a dinner and Mel and Martell are invited and Marceau is actually cooking. So he knew he was going to see Mel and Martell at some point. He did not have to invite her to their date night, her sworn enemy. So that's why I'm not Team Marceau in this. So we got one Team Marceau. Inga, you is on the ledge by yourself, baby, because Tisha definitely kind of had the upper hand in that one. I didn't think it was fair. If date night is supposed to be so important, then it's supposed to be important. We're not supposed to be bringing somebody into our space that we don't really vibe with. They don't rock with us. We don't rock with them. You know what I'm saying? It's almost similar to how like Chris and Candace, how he always want to be real happy-go-lucky with everybody. But when people are beefing with your wife, you have to be a united front in that whole situation. So I still think that it is, I don't know, it's Team Tisha for me. It did not work. I did not like the way he gaslit her, talking about Tisha's way never worked. Then he jumped up out the seat and he was like, I'm not having this discussion with you anymore. I said, what the fuck is going on here? I was confusion. Exactly. He know the word would be a trigger. And yes, he was. Yes, he is into Mel. Okay, so I'm not imagining these things. Okay. He was bullshitting her big time. He was. And that's just the essence of who Marceau is. That is him in a nutshell. Why he wear them tights? Girl, yes, especially when he know he got breasts, hips, and thighs. Shout out to Mel, because those were her words, not mine. Okay. Yes, what he could have absolutely, he could have put it in a text. It could have been any kind of message. It could have been a conversation at the dinner table later on in the episode, which Tisha asked him, and he was like, I don't even know. Oh, Marcel don't know something. Isn't that interesting? Because he always thinks he's the smartest one in the room. So, child, both of them did get on. Honestly, I'm gonna give you that. I'll give you that, Inga. I give that. Two drama queens. I agree. What he could right, it could have been said. That's what I'm saying. Like it just feels like either he was trying to produce some type of moment to get the people talking. That's what it sounded like to me. So anyway, y'all are going in these comments. I love it. I love it. Then also too, he said we would have a problem if you weren't this thick. Moving on. Martell meets up with Chris, right? He doesn't really like it. The place. He goes to this venue, and the venue, he doesn't have any vision. Where's Melnika? Isn't this her department? Child, let me tell you, Melnika part hopped on the first thing smoking when they started talking about they was hunching on each other and they had a physical relationship. Baby, I bet you Melnika chucked up them motherfucking deuces so fast, and she was on the first thing smoking. She was like, listen, it wasn't for me to be revealing any tea. Oh, do I look okay, y'all? Because I don't even have all my lights on. Okay. Anyway, I bet you Melnika is gone. I bet you. Let's see. I want to do a bet. Will we see Melnika for the rest of the season? I think she might make an appearance at the iNest wine tasting or whatever in Huntsville. But I don't know. I don't think that they're going to be working together too much longer. So I don't know. You let me know, because listen, the tea was piping hot and they tried to act like it wasn't no tea, but baby, I heard what I heard. I heard what I heard. They still married. Okay, yeah. Who's still married? Savannah, who you talking about? Hold on. Maybe I missed something. Girl, he need a man girdle. Did y'all see him when he had on that waist trainer? Ain't nothing wrong with it. The women's, we wear it too. You know what I'm saying? But, we wear it because we had children. What you got? You don't even take care of the children. But anyway, let me stop being shady. He should have mentioned it to his wife. Don't do nothing sneaky behind her back. I agree. That's why he had her stay home and the children could be in control and do what he wants to do. Exactly. They're still married. Okay. Martell and Chris scene. Absolutely. Very, very, very produced. This whole thing. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so we are here at this place. He said it looks too industrial, it looks too rustic. For wine, I think I was getting a winery vibes. And if he like Chris said, you can have the decor, or you're going to pay for an event space that provides that type of ambiance. But either way, you're going to pay. So it just depends on what you want to do. That's why I say, what is he in here doing? What is he looking for? Where's Melnika, y'all? Melnika? Oh, okay. I don't know. And then he said, are you inviting Unc? Because we know the type of scene that Unc, child, he put some stank on that. He put 20 on. I don't think it was 20 on 10. I think Martell was absolutely wrong in not preparing a speech and not introducing a wine that is named after his grandmother and a descendant of his grandmother being there, and not really, he was like kind of like dapping up all the other fellas, and you didn't honor your grandmother in any kind of way. Like, I mean, what was the purpose of naming it after her if you're not even going to acknowledge, you know what I'm saying? So, I was here with I mean, you know, you ain't have to make no scene or nothing like that, but it's TV. So, anyway, that's why he had to stay home and take the kid. Okay, I'll take Ari right there. Because y'all, he's not Janet Jackson. He can't even control his kid. Oh, dear Savannah. Okay, so everybody think the scene was fake. Okay. So do we need to keep on talking about this whole thing? But anyway, the most important part of this scene is that, you know, I have a whole lot of notes here, whatever. The most important thing was Chris said that he needs to confront Marceau about telling everybody, the World Wide Web, that you were in Atlanta with me and we were just there for 2 hours together. So what you did during the other time that you was there, he was like, I'm wiping my hands with that. So, like I said, and then they're talking about the back picture, bringing all that stuff up. They're being super messy. Ooh, child. Faking in my head. Girl, shut your... And Martell was drunk at the time. That's why the uncle was pissed too. Yeah. And he was kind of making a low-key fool out of himself. Honestly, he sounded like a fool. Like he couldn't even get his words straight. He kept on cussing. I understand, girl, you know, I got a potty mouth. I keep on saying I'm gonna work on that in 2023. I'm gonna work on this potty mouth. Sight. Anyway, we're gonna get to let's see. Oh my God. Then we get to this scene where Melody actually shows up at Black. Because at the end of the day, Tisha said, I'm going to pick up my girls. Because he ruined date night. Like, I don't want to be there while you're sitting up here fake ass meeting with Mel over some bullshit about Mark and all this stuff. And I'm glad Mel made him look like a stupid ass, molded, scratch the neck. I mean, he was having a whole different conversation. I felt like Mel was over here and he was over here having his own conversation by himself. Did anybody else feel like that? Like he's talking about, thank you, Marceau, for following through on your commitments. And I would be like, you're welcome for taking note of our efforts. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Ain't nobody... Mel did not do none of these things. What are you talking about? Hey, Tressa. What are you talking about? I was just like, she was like, okay, Mark, and what? Like, what are you saying? And she was like, this has what to do with me. He was like, well, he's been saying some things, and I just kind of want to give you a heads up. It's been a tad disrespectful. To who? To me? What do I need to respond to? Because I'm usually a responder. I'm not an initiator. So did he say anything about or to me that I need to respond to? Oh, no. He was just talking about your mom. She was like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Fine. She was like, I wish he would have told me what he was talking about, what he called this meeting for. I would have politely declined. And see, Marceau, he always thinks he's the brightest person, the brightest bulb, the sharpest knife, the smartest person in the room. No, sir. She made you look like a damn fool. Okay, so let's see. Right, he came to drop that bomb, yes, and make it TV. Hello. Hey, Daria, what you laughing at? I was acting a fool. Okay. Yeah, he wanted to start up some conversation, and they are making it very clear that we are not talking about Mark. We're not giving Mark no shine, no nothing, nada. Period. And so, I mean, I'm glad she made his ass look dumb. He needs to. And that's why I think he like her, because she can make him look dumb. You see how stark the difference in conversation? He tried to work his magic on Mel, but it didn't work. But did it work with Tisha? They still married. I guess it worked. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so moving on. Okay, so we get to the dinner where Marcel is coming to cook, because we heard, y'all, you remember when we was in Destin, we heard that Marcel is the better cook, but because he doesn't feel like that's his role, he doesn't cook. But lo and behold, he cooks over Kimmy's house, and he said he wanted to do something nice, and because Reese can't cook, I'm gonna go ahead and cook it, take a load off, cook for them. We can host this dinner, the six of us again. Kimmy said she hasn't talked about her breast cancer to the Holtz, because she really just wanted to have more information. It's nothing worse than kind of like plopping some type of information on somebody, and you kind of remember how that happened with Tisha, and she was kind of off guard, and she didn't know what to say, and she didn't, if she had some questions, she couldn't really follow up with any questions. But so she was saying that, their family though, she considers Tisha and not Maurice, Marceau family. So they wanted to make the announcement to the Holtz. And gosh, I wish everybody was there, because I don't want them to have this awkward conversation with Destiny, with Stormy, with what I'm saying, like all of the girls or whatever. So maybe if Reese can, when they ever get together, maybe he can disseminate the information, and then it's not like a conversation that we got to keep having over and over and over and over again. And then so Tisha asked Kimmy how she's doing, and she's saying that it's more of a mental battle than a physical one, because Kimmy seems like she's in great shape, thank God. That is another thing. Y'all try to keep y'all immune. So you remember when COVID hit, and they were saying that it just depends on how you take care of yourself, how good your immune system is built up and stuff like that. So you make sure you take care of yourself. You never know what kind of diagnosis or anything that you can be exposed to. It's flu season. It's, I guess, COVID is 24, 365. So just take care of yourself, so that when you go through these types of things, because she said it was more of a mental battle than a physical battle. So I guess she probably had bad days with the chemo treatments, but the fact that she said the mental battle is more challenging. Yeah, okay, let me stop rambling. Yes, he can't handle Mel. He cannot. Yes, Martell. Child, we gonna get there. We gonna get there. They didn't cook nothing. Everything was. I saw that. I saw it was aluminum pans with the foil on top. But I did see, Monique, I did see something on the stove with some onions, some peppers, and all that stuff, and some sausage or whatever. I saw that in the pan too, and he was like whisking it like he knew what he was doing. But yes, I think that spaghetti and probably that meat sauce, that stuff was probably already prepared. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I did catch that though, because they ain't coming in with no aluminum pans. They sure did. So they have this conversation, and Marceau brought it up, and it's basically just kind of rehashing this whole shit with date night or whatever. I didn't care. Kimmy, she picked up on it. She was like, so you invited Mel to lunch, and whatever. Fast forward, we're gonna go ahead and move over. Martell comes over, and then they start talking about the blogs, YouTubers, cougars, and your new boo. You got a new boo? He said, oh, don't say nothing about no new boo. Kimmy said, you were out with Sheree. I said, oh, girl, you done said her name. So I assume that we may get a Sheree sighting in Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I don't think that we'll No, we're not going to get a Sheree sighting. We'll get a name drop, but we may get a Martell sighting in RHOA because I think Carlos will want the promotion. Martell being, a love and marriage character. So I think we'll see him. It's more likely to see him over there than Sheree being over here. But they did name drop her. And he kind of like trying to quell. He was like, Kimmy, stop. Like that is his favorite word, stop. Like, why you don't want nobody to say the truth? I'm trying to figure out why Martell has a problem with the truth. Why is it always stop? Shut up. Mel comes to the door. She's in this white lacy number. And I thought it was quite odd too. Martell says that in a confessional, he thinks that she wore the dress because that day would be their 14th wedding anniversary. Mel is she's very calculating. I didn't see no reason to be dressed up like that for a dinner in a dining room in somebody's home that you already been to. So I don't know. I don't know. What y'all think? Did she wear that dress for him? Tisha sounded so fake this episode. One minute she can't stand him around, then she wanna. Then another scene had a good time and just didn't like the. Yeah. I mean, I feel like she's being fake because she feels like Mel is being fake, and so she's just gonna. Oh, not pathetic. Ooh, child, y'all be tearing them up. I thought I'd be bad. Y'all be bad in them comments. Keep them coming. So when she came to the table, Kimmy asked her how the babies. Martell interjects like, you could have just asked me how the kids was. I'd be having the kids too. Mel said, but she didn't. Don't be petty. I was like, oh Lord, it could have went all the way left, y'all. This pettiness, it could have went all the way left. But the fact that she tried to pull it back together. Everybody tried to pull it back together. Everybody's like trying to say little things. The family vacation was fine. Oh yeah, but she said he ended up sharing my medical information. So during the time, I guess she got COVID or whatever. I mean, I feel like COVID diagnosis, yes, it's supposed to be public it's supposed to be private medical information, but ever since the pandemic hit, it feels like COVID doesn't really fit that under that umbrella. Like it doesn't fit a HIPAA law because every headline you get, not Tom Cruise, what's the man name? It's like whenever celebrities get COVID and contract COVID, it is a headline. So it must be outside the HIPAA laws. I don't know. What do y'all think? Because I think she went too far, and I think she said he gave her medical information to his baby's mother. I think who he gave the information to was the problem. That's just me. Tom Hanks. That's his name. Y'all be on it. Thank you, Miss Kira. Yes, I was like, ooh, she should have wore black to be in mourning. Exactly. That's what I thought too. I thought that too. And so now they're back on bad terms, y'all. So that little thing happening, that has threw a monkey wrench. So now you see the snowball of how he started asking for custody of the kids and all of that. How that stuff just kind of escalated because he told the baby mama about. Anyway, our next wine tasting. Mel is invited. Everybody is invited. You know what I'm saying? It's on the 28th. It's next Tuesday. Tisha, are you coming, Mel? Shut up, bitch. You ain't even want to have a conversation or sit down with her or not. Why are you asking her if she coming? Then Marceau, another shit stir. Who's your plus one, Mel? Mel was like, I'm gonna have to check my schedule. But if you was gonna come, who's gonna be your plus one? Like I said, I'm gonna have to check my schedule. Perfect. I love how she handled that. I mean, no. Hell no, Mel ain't going. She ain't going. She is not going. Right. Because she's so immature. She's gonna put it right on social media, which she did, and she blamed Mel and maybe her kids or something making her son sick. And I was like, girl, you've been on lives, and your son been hawking up a lung on your live, so he was already sick prior to, and now you just trying to blame Mel for something. Girl, shut up. That's what I was saying to her. Shut your ass up, coleslaw. Right. And she does not. Right. Yes, fake. And then when all of this starts to happen, Kimmy brings it back around and tries to, let them know of her breast cancer diagnosis. Martell gets up to hug her first. Well, when she first said that she had breast cancer, Mel went to rub on her shoulder, just kind of rub her back, rub her shoulder. Then Martell got up and physically went to hug her or whatever. They both were floored. So they did a good job with hiding it. Because did those reactions look authentic to you? What do y'all think? Did it look authentic to you? Because that was pretty much the episode, and we're going to go ahead and move into Real Housewives of Potomac. But y'all let me know how that played out for you. How, I thought that they were very, very concerned. I think it looked authentic too, because they've been known a time or two to try to recreate a scene. So, but for me, it felt authentic for me. So, what do y'all think? And go ahead and give me your rating of the episode. Give me your rating from 1 to 10. Rate the episode for me. And also like the video while I change to Real Housewives. All right, you guys. You gave it a 7.5. I think I'm right with you, Monique. 7.5. I thought it was decent. Oh shit. I'm right on the wrong damn thing. 7.5 for me. Yes. Okay. We all in the same ballpark or whatever. It wasn't all that, but it was good enough. I enjoyed. Okay, so let's see. Where are we? Yes, it was average. Child. But I tell you, Real Housewives of Potomac. All right, y'all. 7.5. Okay. I love it. So let's go ahead and get into Real Housewives of Potomac, baby. This episode is called Cleaning Up the Mess. The one thing I will say about Real Housewives of Potomac is that I didn't like that we didn't get a real tight conclusion to Miami. Did anybody else feel that to be a little off-putting? Like I don't know. It just felt odd. It felt like things weren't resolved, and I guess, well, it felt like, they said cleaning up the mess. So I guess they cleaned up the mess in this episode. But I was like, what happened? Like, come on, nah. You was this Potomac a filler or Huntsville? Was that a filler, or did you think Potomac was a filler? Child, we open up. Now listen, I'm all here for a sauna treatment, but what I'm not here is to do a sauna treatment in a sauna suit. Either we're doing one or the other. Either I'm outside walking in regular heat in a sauna suit, or I'm sitting in my bra and panties in a sauna. Who the hell is doing both? Just me. I was looking like, girl, are you trying to die in there? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm doing too much. Anyway, Ashley is doing TikToks while Dean is locked in the room. Well, I ain't gonna say he locked in the room. He was in his room looking for a sticker. Dean is mean, y'all. Is Dean mean to y'all? Little George Washington is mean to me. He must have his father spirit, child. I don't know. Then we get to Mia. It's a fast forward for me. She can just get off my screen all together. Okay. So Rob and Gizzard, they were talking about the Reasonably Shady podcast, right? They were talking about how successful it is. Y'all, please raise your hand. Please put a 1 in the chat if you are listening to Reasonably Shady. I have not been compelled to listen to not one snippet, not one cut, not one episode, not one download, like nothing. But apparently, I don't know, the Gizzards and the RHOP fans and stands are out there or something. I don't know. So they're having a live show to celebrate this, which is a great idea. I remember Lovely T. If y'all shout out to Lovely T, she did like something like that. And actually, Moochie, she's one of her supporters. She went down to Atlanta and attended that. You know how she does her live shows and she talk about current events and current topics and stuff like that. Girl, yes, zeros across the board, bitch. I am really trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Who is listening? Who? Honey. She was trying to pass out. It's not just me. Oh yeah, it could be the white women. It could be these. They have a proclivity to them. Ain't nobody listening to that. I don't know. Anyway, so they had an event planner. They had some really good ideas. I thought that it probably should be somewhat successful. It looks like they are doing the things that they need to do. They say Ashley is going to have a segment in there, a dance, do that dance or whatever, because she's a TikTok, whatever. Wendy was singing a different song at the club. Okay, so they was having this conversation where Wendy and Rob was at the club in Miami, and I guess Wendy was a little intoxicated, and she wants to be friends with Rob for whatever reason. I don't know. I wish Wendy and Candace did not have this overwhelming desire to want to kiss their ass, and the Green Eye Bandits, I mean. And I wish that they know that their own superpower is great, because Candace is super interesting. If you notice, nobody but Wendy and Candace have really like storylines. Like Gizzard Face, she has little events here and there, but nothing really. She's sitting up there poking poking at Chris, trying to get to him, just like she do every year, trying to tag on, leech on to somebody's husband and do something. And Wendy, girl, bitch, we about to. I'm dragging you, Wendy, and it give me all them edges. That whole thing about a private ceremony, just the four of us, bitch. Okay, we're gonna get there. Hold on. Let's see. So, where we anyway, I'm gonna fast forward through them. I didn't even care. I don't even like them enough to care. Candace and I had a huge screaming match over the speaker thing. Okay, so Gizzard is saying that she can't be mad. She has no reason to be mad because she doesn't. It is a public social media post that is still on her page to this day talking about you bitches is fake. Period. And that's just what it is. So I feel like with me, if it don't apply, let it fly. Like all of them bitches. If I don't refer to myself as a bitch, then I'm not gonna feel like you called me a bitch. I mean, you could have, but I'm not gonna get all bent out of shape because I don't answer to that. So I mean, girl, it was just oh my god. Right. Her report. Exactly. And that's why I was like, let's just fast forward because I'm just over that shit. You know? Why? And if it felt like she apologized like 3 times, y'all, this episode. Like she apologized in Miami. That wasn't this episode. It was brought up in this episode. She apologized at Candace's thing. RHOP came back with some bullshit talking about, well, why you don't be acting like that around the girls, but you gonna say something like that in private, but when you're around the girls, it's contentious. And again, Wendy reiterated the same thing, the same sentiments, and she apologized again. I was like, oh my God, Wendy. I was so annoyed. I was so ticked off. And I understand the argument, how people say they don't think it's colorism. They think that it is a mean girl culture, like, you know, like they hazing her or whatever like that. And I can see that. I can see somewhat of that. But then also too, the need that Candace and Wendy keep doing, like this dance that they're doing to try to kiss their ass or something. Like, what is that? That is some kind of conditioning. That's some kind of programming that is something, y'all. It's something. Those light-skinned bitches think that they are better than Candace and Wendy. And Wendy and Candace apparently think that they are too. I just hate to feel like people try to make a fool of me. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it speaks to Wendy and Candace's. I'm not going to say that they're good natured. Because that Candace, she a motherfucker, ain't she? Wendy too. Wendy got it too. That's why I'm not understanding, y'all. I'm not understanding. Let me see the comments because I need somebody to explain this to me. Okay. So wait a minute. Okay, wait. Say on Instagram, I saw a video. There are a lot of white folks, no people of color, at their live event. You see, Giz's husband showed up for the. Is Jamal here? Why, yes, he is. He's here today for them babies. Auntie Karen was like, when you have no wedding, baby, right? We got a lot of time on our hands. Let me schedule the date in there. You know what I'm saying? She definitely pulled that response out her ass, child. It didn't make no sense. Right. I said the same thing. I said she could have just said they already eloped. Don't nobody care. We know y'all not getting married. Just go ahead and say y'all already did it. Girl, shut up. She on my nerve. If you haze me, you liable to get cussed the fuck out every time I see you. And that's on period. Oh my God. Anyway, so now Candace is having this big party in her house, and baby, I forgot to upload the damn picture. Y'all, I forgot to upload the picture. But mama died. Okay, so Candace went and got her mother from the airport. Y'all remember that, right? So mama died, went and y'all, I gotta show you this picture because that shit was so funny to me. Baby. Oh my God. When so Dot ended up saying she ended up seeing y'all, she ended up saying, oh no, why is it? Oh, maybe I gotta rename it. I'm gonna rename it, make it a JPEG. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so pressed to upload this damn picture so y'all can see this damn snake. Oh, that shit was funny as hell. JPEG. Yes. Honey. When she sat up there and said, Candace, I thought you said Giselle wasn't coming. Oh my God. Wait, it didn't upload. Oh my God. This is some bullshit. I'm sorry, y'all. I tried to upload it. I tried to change it. Child, but it was funny as hell. I said, now you see where Candace gets the reads from. Now, Candace, sometimes her reads are a little elementary school-ish. Can we all agree? Your mama, your feet, your necks, your ankles, your head, like always talking about somebody's. And that's one thing I try not to do unless I really, really, really don't like you. Then maybe that might get brought up. And that's usually in a commentator sense. I don't usually like, people that I really deal with or relate to. We're not on that. But yeah, I can't upload it. But I really wanted y'all to see the snake. I thought that shit was hilarious. I said, come on, Mama Dot. I said, I don't like your ass at all. But I was here for that damn read. I was like, yes, bitch. It was the best part. Oh my God. Oh my God. The snake in the grass was perfect. I said, yes. I was here for it. I was here for it. You never said your mom, okay. Yeah, she definitely, it was perfect. Perfect. I'm trying to tell you it was perfect. And so, yeah, so she got her master's degree in business administration. She had all of these lovely people that loved and supported her and came to the cookout. And it was such a beautiful, just celebration of because education in the Black community, it used to be an important thing, but now it feels like they're trying to shame you for getting a good education. Y'all, if y'all seen some of these spaces, these men with podcasts and all that stuff talking about your education don't benefit them. as you can see, I get annoyed with very stupid, low level conversations. Like, let's just move on. Like, okay. So anyway, they are celebrating the thing. And I love when Wendy came into the thing and she was like, this, hey girl, we are here for the degrees, 2 degrees. It ain't 4, but it's 2, and I'm here for it. I was like, yes, okay. I loved it. Karen, she came. Let me see. She said she was inviting RHOP because she was the one that she looks up to the most. Candace, I don't be knowing what to say to you. I feel like you are a victim of them jumping on you. And at the same time, you can't even see what's right in your face. Like, you know, when somebody shows you who they are, that's who they are. And stop trying to be delusional and make them out to be something else. What are you talking about? Hey, boo. I see you, Leslie. Hey, boo. Y'all, I don't like the way Candace has like these rose-colored glasses for these girls. And I think I've already talked about it, so I'm not going to keep on harping on it. But I absolutely don't like the way she postures those girls. And even after what Robin did to her, putting her on blast with the speaker thing, girl, shut up. I can't make no sense out of it. I can't make no sense out of it, and I'm not gonna try. Candace, what Erica De Niro TV say, you just gonna have to fuck around and find out. Okay? Go ask your girl Monique. I don't even understand. I don't understand. Child, then all of a sudden, Candace is looking for her period, and she told her mom that it might be a baby. Her mom's like, well, does that mean? She was like, oh, a baby. Oh. She said, so are y'all gonna start cussing? Girl, shut up. No, gone in the 1950s with that foolishness. Anyway, Candace said that her and her mom has a tumultuous relationship, and she kind of threw away what she thought our relationship should look like and just let what her mother says just kind of roll off her back. So it's just kind of like a growing pain when you go from a child to a young adult and your mom still kind of treats you like a child. It's like one of those things you have to figure out how to be in a relationship, in an adult relationship with your parent. And sometimes it's easy because some parents don't care. And then there's some parents that still kind of have that level of control. And it's not so easy for them to kind of see you and separate you from that thing. And so that's what they have been trying to work through or whatever. So I'm glad she's working through that shit. So yeah, because that toxic, it's gonna be a cut off. Okay. So also too, y'all, is Karen, do Karen be biting, y'all? Karen be biting. Put a 1 in the chat if Karen be biting. Like everything somebody else does. And then I love that the producers brought that up. Like, girl, you be biting, don't you? You be biting. She always kind of like piggybacking off of somebody. Like Wendy's coming out with a candle line, and next thing you know, you want to come out with an aromatherapy and a candle line. Girl, can you make your own? And then now they're having this live podcast or whatever, and now all of a sudden she wants to have a, what is it called? She wanted a evening with the Grand Dame, a family variety show, the Karen Huger Experience. And then all the stuff that he was saying, the assistant, I forget his name, that sounds like stuff that he would like. Like, when I hear the stuff, the ideas that he was saying, although entertaining, it doesn't feel like the Karen Huger Experience. It sounds like a pride experience. It sounds like his gay ideas. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to give it too much. Let me see. Higher education benefits to a certain point. I knew she wasn't. Girl, we know she wasn't pregnant. Mother Dorothy used to wear Candace. You ain't never lied. I'm telling you, you ain't never lied, Monique. You ain't never lied. Cross franchises, they all do the same ish. They do. They do. They do. And I've noticed that more recently. Eddie and Wendy are back from Chicago, and they went through this whole thing about this chick, Chicago. And I'm like, girl, you got 4 degrees and you don't know how to pronounce Chicago. Then she's also talking about this gallstone to be removed, gallbladder surgery, whatever. Fast forward. Rob and Candace meet up. Rob's hairstylist lost her sister and brother-in-law in a car crash. Rest in peace. I did not understand the relevancy of bringing it up on the show. I don't know. But that could be just me. But that could be another bias I got against Rob. Because, like, it's almost like a Kenya Moore. Like, if y'all remember how I tell you how Kenya Moore does that emotionally dump or bring up things that is kind of irrelevant to anything. But I will say Candace did say, how are your people? So I feel like she kind of brought it up. So I guess in her bringing it up and then she having to tell her what happened and, you know, maybe it's fresh in your mind and then everything just kind of looked awkward. It was an awkward hug. She told her that the emotional she got emotional. She's, you know how she do. Getting real emotional about getting all emotional about the the speaker incident. And she was like, well, I've noticed that sometimes you question my loyalty. And she was like, I stood up for you and Chris to Giz's face. And she said she apologized. Rob said for her, next time, if you're going to say something, be more specific. Awkward hug. Mia does a ribbon cutting ceremony for the joint in the DMV area. Fast forward. I did notice that Karen was the only one to attend. And you always trying to impress Gizzard Face and Rob. And neither one of them came up to support your event. Okay. Did I see any tears? No, she get it. She get it with this. She get it with the triangle. That's okay. Woo. Right. Yeah. Skip me, please. I did. I said fast forward, child. Ashley visits Uncle Lump. Okay, so this was an interesting scene. She said that he was yelling at her, saying that he wanted to spend time with Dean, but she was supposed to take Dylan. He also said that she never plans anything properly or something like that. And they was in this screaming match, and then Dean screamed, "Stop!" And I was just like, I told you that Dean is mean, y'all. I mean, I understand your parents are arguing, you want them to shut up and shit, but that Dean is mean, y'all. He always looked ornery. Dylan looked like he was evil too when she woke him up and pulled him out that car seat. He was looking at her like, the fuck? She put him back down. He went right back to sleep. That's nothing to do with nothing, okay? And she was just crying, talking about she's going to be alone by herself. And I think she's just coming to the realization that this is really going through. And I think he is treating her meaner and meaner and meaner as he pulls away, because their marriage is going away. It might have started off as a storyline, but I think that they are definitely getting divorced, y'all. I think she's coming to the realization that this could really be happening. And then, her aunt was like, "We got you. You're not by yourself. You're not by yourself." She talking about she got to take care of herself and these two little boys and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, we do it every day, B. Like, I don't know. Like, she was like, you got to believe in yourself. So they, especially the aunt. The uncle seems like he's kind of over it. But the auntie was very, 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 very concerned for her. And she kind of tugged on a little heartstring, maybe a half of a heartstring. What y'all think? Candace picks her mom up. I think I already talked about it. We already talked about it. Angel and Adore Sweet 16. They said, bitch! When Gizzard Face said that both of them babies in her stomach was 8 pounds, two 8-pound babies, bitch, I almost passed the fuck out. You hear me? I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Them kids is on her only redeeming quality. That's the only good thing I can say about her is I feel like she's a decent mom. She's a good mom. She cares about those girls. I don't think she does a good job with the example that she sets for them. But at the end of the day, I think they are well cared for, and hopefully, we only see like a snippets or whatever, but that's her own. Can y'all imagine 2 8-pound babies in your goddamn stomach at the same goddamn time? Bitch. Baby. Oh my God. My son, I think he was under 6 pounds. And child, I felt like I had a goddamn Tonka truck sitting in my damn stomach. Like, it was, I couldn't lay down. I had to sleep in a reclining chair. Like, come on. Baby. I'm gonna tip my hat to you, Gizzard Face. Bitch, you better than me. Did you notice what kind of friends she had at the party? No, Ella, tell me what you saw. Let me know. Is Jamal coming? Yeah, well, yes, he is here. She said through the ups and downs, the highs and lows, Jamal is right here and accounted for. They took family photos. Ashley comes. Sharissy comes. RHOP comes, of course. They're all in the other room chilling. She introduces Jamal like, anyway, this is my baby daddy. Girl, shut up. She on my nerves. Then they go to the ladies' room. Oh, they go to the Sweet 16 room and they do like this speech for them. Sweet. Not Jamal. I was talking about it. We ain't never had to bail you out of jail. Y'all keep living. You don't know what you don't know. In these 16 years, you ain't had to bail them out of jail, but keep on living. The girls giggle. They thought it was cute. Gizzard says a sweet speech for them. Like I said, that's her only redeeming quality I have. Saying that they are everything she wanted to be at the age of 16. Confident, sweet, everything she wished she could have been. And y'all are killing the game. So I thought that was cute. I thought it was going to be a little longer, but maybe they cut it. I don't know. Candace. Okay. God, why I feel like I be repeating myself. The pregnancy test was negative. We already knew that. When's the wedding, Rob? Seriously, what's up with it? A private ceremony, just the 4 of us. She was hot. She wasn't expecting that question, was she? Woo, woo. Oh, child, we just having a private ceremony. Girl, just say we already got married last year and just keep it the fuck on moving. She said, just say y'all just enjoy shacking. Y'all just like being roommates. Y'all are doing it for the kids. Just say that. Stop sitting up here trying to blow smoke up our ass, playing in our face, having marriage proposal, big marriage proposal parties, but then you gonna have a private ceremony for. But shut up. Okay, so when going to apologize again to Rock. Okay, so Wendy went to apologize again. I think I already went up there. Why I feel like, am I repeating? I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I think what I didn't say is that Rob said she was sorry to Wendy, and Wendy ate it all up and all that. Sorry to me. It's giving week. It's giving week. Candace pulls Karen aside and tells her that the producers had to tell her that she said it, and so she's owning it, and she was being messy with a demon. Karen said she can be okay with Candace, but she got a good eye on her. And she said, how are you and Ashley now? She was like, we're not. I was like, girl, you shouldn't have been in episode 1. Check that. Ray goes to Chris and tells him maybe he should think about apologizing to Gizzard by being a bigger person and saying, I'm sorry for making you feel uncomfortable. And Chris said, absolutely not. And that shit pissed him the fuck off. Y'all know Chris gives me Trilla. he gives me Trilla. I know my baby was small too. I think my son was 5 pounds 7 ounces or 5 pounds 11 ounces, something like that. He was small, but you would have thought it was a bowling ball in my stomach, child. Ooh, 8 pounds plus. Girl, can you imagine 2 of them? Jamal was trash. Absolutely. Yes. They seem like them ones that they gotta fuck around and find out. They gotta fuck around and find out. Yes. And he probably was juiced up too. He was cussing going out that damn house. He didn't even stick around for the speech that Candace gave. And I was just like, I don't know. Just like, this is bad. This is bad. It was just all bad. But anyway, that is the end of the episode, y'all. Oh my goodness. This was a lot. Because I'll tell you, the thing is, like, I'm trying to figure out, am I doubling up my notes? Or maybe like when they do the commercials and maybe they do a replay, because I know they do that in Huntsville a lot. And I'll be sitting up there and I'll be writing down something and then I write it down again. And I'll be like, this, y'all, just wasting fucking time. That is the episode. But he likes Robin. Chris likes Robin. Yeah, he do. He do. Did y'all see what the hell Robin? Did y'all see what Robin had on? Did y'all see her in that confessional? Did y'all see her? Okay, so here's the snake. I'm just gonna show it to y'all like this. The snake with Giselle or whatever. Baby. That damn. She looked a hot ass mess, y'all. She's slouching. Like, how is she a housewife? What is that? Yeah. She looks so horrible. She looked like she's slouching. Like, you should know, like, you may not be like huge or nothing like that, but I don't think that is very flattering to her. It made her look like she got big linebacker shoulders. And let me stop being messy. Let me stop being messy. Let me just stop being messy. But And she came in that motherfucker. She looked like she had on some yoga pants, some yoga shorts, and a t-shirt and some silver heels. With her hair pulled up, and what, you know I love a pony. Y'all know I love a pony. So, and then she had a pony in this one too. In her confessional. I mean, she is giving nothing, y'all. Shit. Nothing. This was not flattering. Her makeup wasn't nothing to... She can go. She can go. She can go. And he do... I told you, he felt trailer to me. Like that one little lone tattoo he had across his... Let me shut up. Right. I'm like, she can never get it right. Basic B. Like, how can you actually be on my television screen for 7 seasons doing the bare minimum? I don't get it. And for DC to be such a... We're expensive, honey, because we are the capital, where the government is kind of the hub of the government. It's expensive to live here because, you know, all of the jobs that are in abundance and, you know, whatever. How do we get the basic of the basic housewives in these franchises? What is going on? Where is the wealth? Where's the wealth? I mean, I really don't want to be acting like trying to be classism and all that stuff, but I'm talking about if you're going to be on a housewife show and showing the glitz and the glam and all of that stuff, it's just like, where is it? Like, I don't know. Let me stop. And they are like the brokest franchise. Brokest. I'm surprised Candace even had that little tent out there in her backyard. Let me shut up. I'm gonna get on out of here, y'all. Did y'all like the stream? Did you like it? Did you find it entertaining? Make sure you hit the like button before you jump on out of here. I did was it a trailer reaction, y'all? And I think I might do another trailer reaction. I might just upload that for tomorrow because I got 2 up today. And my promise was 1 video a day for the month of December. So y'all got 2 today. Had a good time. I miss Mo deeply. I hope she is traveling safely and having a great time wherever she is. Yes. Just basic eyebrows. Like, I don't even know. Like, how do you draw how do you have like unhappy eyebrows? I thought the purpose of the arch was to make you look, hey, how you doing? Like, her eyebrows even look sad. Her eyelashes, they must be like, girl. Let me get off here. I'm being messy, y'all. Y'all got me in here being messy. Right. It's too many people in the DMV. I just do not understand why they can't find nothing better. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But anyway, I had a great time. I hope everybody enjoyed the live. If you're on the replay, make sure you hashtag replay and give me your thoughts. Oh, y'all, we didn't rate it. Let's rate it before we get out of here. Let's rate the episode. Let's rate it. What y'all got? 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Child. I feel like there was a lot going on. I get 8. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I feel like we're on the same page. Yeah, I gave it an 8. 8.5. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, now. All right. Whew, child. Make sure y'all rate, comment. I wanted to go see Avatar tonight, but shit, I ain't going at nighttime. I'm gonna have to catch that. I'm gonna have to catch Avatar, a 3 hour and 12 minute movie. That's a matinee at best. That's a 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock movie. That is not no goddamn go to the movies at 7 o'clock. You know, you will not catch me in no movie theater at 7 o'clock to go see no 3+ hour movie. Plus, I have to watch the first one. Did y'all check out Teal? I did a review for Teal when I did the vote, did the post on the community tab, y'all. That was the most anticipated. So make sure y'all go give me some views. It was a really good review. I talked about it, and it was spoiler. There were some spoilers in there. I didn't, because this is historic. It is pretty much well known. It happened in 1955. So I did talk about some plot points and some things that went on in there. So make sure y'all go like up that video, leave some comments. I did a Power Book 2 Ghost. A trailer came out. I had a good time doing that trailer. I don't know if people ain't get the notifications, wasn't hardly nobody in the chat, but y'all go watch that on the replay. I'll break that down. We got some theories. We're going to talk about some things. I'll see you down in the comments, y'all. Please check out the videos. I've been working really hard this month. And kudos to me, because usually I'm really down the month of November and December. But because of the intensive therapy that I've been having, I've been working my way to a better me. Okay. So, yes, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm hoping to get Tulsa King episode 5 out tomorrow. So that might be the video to look out for. And then I will be on LAMH's channel at 9 o'clock. All right, y'all. Bye.